What is up, everybody? Madcap here, and welcome back to more Dig or Die. Boy, do I have some good stuff today. So as I promised in the last episode, I did go off and mess with hydroelectric power, and I finally have it working. I finally understand it. It took hours upon hours upon hours of fiddling, and then I eventually had to go look at a couple people asking the same question, like how specifically it was supposed to work. And once I finally kind of got that down, I was able to construct a system after many attempts that seems to be working. So I'm going to be showing that off today, and then I'm also going to be headed to the right side of the map. So that's the plan for these couple days. Show off the base, kind of show how it's working, and then head over to the right side so I can duplicate the base over there, basically, and get everything working over there, which means I will be able to have 2 teleporters on each side where I can go back and forth. Theoretically, that's the goal. So without further ado, let's take a tour of my brand new base, which, like I said, good God, I was messing around with the hydroelectric stuff and constructing it all to where I was like, okay, I understand what's going on, this will work, and it would work, but then it wouldn't work properly, or it would drain too fast. So I'd have to tear the whole thing down, reconstruct it with the way I thought it would work. Now, that wouldn't work, so tear it all down, and then I'd have something that was kind of working, and then my base was in the wrong spot, so I would have enemies basically breaking through the roof, and then all the water would drain in. It was just a nightmare. I rebuilt this thing so many times. I've dug out so many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of little blocks of earth, and just, oh my God, I've done so much stuff. So let's take a look at this. Let's see what we got going on here. So first of all, I'm over here down deeper. Before we head into the base, I'm gonna go down here really quick. I need to check to see, look at all these goddamn guys down here. I want to check to see if this is actually doing anything. I created my own little underwater deep spot here, and I put some lights down. Oh my God, it worked! It's only been a day! Oh, I love me. I desperately needed coral, and this was my solution. Build my own deep water solution. And it looks like that's deep enough, so yes! I have some coral production down below my base, so that's great. I literally just did that because I saved in the middle of a day, so I didn't want to start my recording as it was ticking to nightfall, so I just kind of dicked around until it was nightfall and I could get night out of the way and actually start on a day proper. So yes, that's good. I have 3 coral now. Brilliant! So we'll get down here in a second, but basically my base, as you can see on the mini-map, is this deep now, where this is the surface. And it's the same theory. It's one entrance. Everything comes through here so that they get completely annihilated by these 3 guns. Seems to be working great so far. I don't have to do anything during the night, so that's brilliant. And then as you can see kind of right here, I guess this is going on, there is water flow. I should probably do something more along the lines of this, just to keep more water out of my base. I haven't really messed with that yet, because apparently it's... Well, we'll get to that in a second. I'm so excited to tell you about this! God, I almost recorded last night. I was messing around trying to reconstruct this for hours last night, and then it was like midnight, going into midnight 30. I'm like, I gotta stop. I need to get sleep, and I just wanted to record that night, but I did the smart thing and went to sleep instead. So anyways, this is my base now. Little thing, we'll get to that over there in a second, but first I need to show off what's going on up here. So yeah, if you walk up this way, I've got it mostly tooled. Some of the enemies break this stuff, it seems like, so I have to rebuild it every once in a while. But if you go up here, look at this! There is water up here. Oh, my turrets are gone. Apparently my repairing turret didn't do its job. That's good to know. I don't know why, but I'll take it. So what I've got here is a reservoir on this side, basically. And I should probably fill this with back tiles. I haven't done that yet. But my main reservoir is right here. And then I've kind of fiddled with this so that there's a little bit of flow going on here. Because the basic problem with my dam in the beginning was I was building a box. If you remember, I had a little box like this, and I was trying to get water out of it. Well, when I put the electric generator on the bottom, the water basically went like this. Like in the box, it would go, and then it wouldn't generate any power. So I tried to fiddle with that to get enough water that would sustain forever. And the one thing I saw suggested was you need to use all of the land. A box doesn't work because it rains across the whole land and your box isn't big enough to keep the water going. So the reason I've blocked this off is because I needed to make this hold more water. You can see it's draining right now. So I needed to get like a couple more blocks of water out of it, and the only way I could really do that was to raise this terrain up here. And the only way to do that was to raise this up. So now when this flows and it rains, this will flow over and then fill this up again. So it's kind of a solution I found that worked. And basically if you go over here, the way the hydroelectric generators work is they don't work based on... Sorry, I keep pausing, but I don't want to waste my day just talking about all this. But the way the hydroelectric generators work is they don't work on water flow through as you might expect. And I think real-world dams, that's the way they work. They work based on water flowing through them, and it turns the turbines. These work on pressure. So the way I understand it is to get the maximum efficiency out of your generator, you need 10 blocks of water that go on top of it. And if you have the less water that you have on top, the less power that generates. And I think it's a minimum of 4 that you need to produce any power at all. So if you want 1 kilowatt of power, you need 4 blocks. So what I was reading was that you need 10 blocks of power to get the maximum out. So what I ended up doing was creating a shaft of water that goes down to get a bunch of water pressure, but also at the same time making it a small enough corridor to where things wouldn't really go in it, things wouldn't spawn, it was more easy to manage that way. And then you can have a reservoir up top, which can have whatever creatures or nonsense in that. So right here, I've got a little bit of protection just to stop things, because I was having problems with guys going down and then just trying to chew through the wall, which was really annoying. So if you go down here, I've got these because when it was empty I needed to get up, but here's my generator. You can see I've got some turrets down here if anything swims down, because like I said, they broke through the wall a couple times and it was super annoying. So yeah, you go back down here. I've got my generator draining out here, and then I'll explain this little area right here. But yeah, it drains out, you can see it leaking slowly, and that's generating power. It's got all 5 lights lit up, and that means it's at maximum capacity. Oh look, it's raining. We can see this at work now. So yeah, there's enough water. It's now draining off of the top of the land down here into the main reservoir, which you can see is filling up here. And the reason I was mentioning that below is I think it's still overflowing. Oh, this one it didn't. Okay, so usually the standard rainfall is enough to where it doesn't overflow too much. It might still, it's getting close. But yeah, it might drain over faster. But that's okay. I can always raise it 1 more block if I wanted to, or do something of the sorts. But this doesn't matter because it's draining down into my base anyways, which is over here. And then this is draining down off into this corridor, which then drains down into that little spot I had, which grows me the whatever, I already forgot the name, coral. It grows the coral. So that's not a huge deal. I can live with that. That's fine. It's the world at work. And the most exciting part is, oh boy, once I got this working, I started thinking, well, my teleporter takes 3. I need probably more than that. How do I get another generator in there? And that's when the wheels started turning and working, and I created another system below it with the same process going down in the same corridor. And I linked them all with doors and a convenient little access tube so I can perform maintenance on this over here. So if you go over this way, now I can jump up here and access the bottom of this. If I wanted to, which I'm not going to do right now, I could close the door, turn off the water so it's not draining anymore. And what happens is when you go down here, there's another generator that's generating 5 power here that's draining into a backflow tunnel. And I've balanced these because they drain at the same speed. So the theory behind that with water physics is that if they're draining at the same speed, this is draining into that one and that one's draining out. So if you balance the water out equally, this bottom one will never drain, ever, because the amount of water coming in is the amount of water equal leaving in the bottom one. So essentially what I did was I broke a block right here and let it all drain super quickly down and then replace the block back. And then what I did was I closed this door off, and then I opened the bottom one and let it drain down to this level so that it's at a nice, comfortable level, and then opened this up, and now it's draining on top of it. And then I also have a little access door here that I can open in an emergency if I need to get out and perform maintenance on the backflow tunnel. Because if you come over here and go this way... Yeah, I dare you to come in here. I dare you. If you come down this way now, down to this path, what I've got down here is I've got the primary backflow for this entire thing right here. It's one block, and that's it, because I don't want creatures coming around in here. And I've got a little bit here. I've got a couple turrets in case anything walks over here, and then everything has this concrete back wall so that nothing should be able to spawn in here now. And basically, most of this section has air, so I can walk or swim around in here easy, and this provides the flow off. Yeah, whatever, they can walk in here, but that's not a big deal. This provides the flow off, so now all the water drains down here. It's perfect so far. The system is working phenomenally. And actually, I should go down here and look for coral before I leave. The primary reason I moved my base down was because, as I was explaining before, I kept running into these asshats that would just spawn above the base, and then for some reason, they would see me and they would just start attacking down infinitely until they got to me, and that would cause holes and it would drain everything, and it was just annoying. So I built far enough down to where nobody sees me above anymore, so they just do their own business up top and nothing sees me. And when night comes, they all spawn down below and come through my base, not above and come down. That was a huge problem that I had to work through. Oh, more coral. This is great. Ooh, I didn't mean to build that, though. Or take that away, rather. Hopefully that gives me enough for some coral to take with me, because I need coral for the repair turrets. Those have proven invaluable, because without those, my gun turrets would be annihilated by the sheer force of all the enemies that are coming through here, because they're so strong now. Oops, I went in the wrong spot. So yeah, I mean, there you have it. If you want to build hydroelectric stuff, I guess this is how it works. It works for me. It works great. So far, my base is barren here, but that's fine. I'll probably build more stuff once I'm able to get more technology, which is the point of going over to the right, to hope I can get just some stuff. I don't know, whatever I may need over there. But while I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going to build, I guess, 2 of these. So I have 3 total now. Okay, that's good. Man, I was so excited and so proud of this. It's really nice when something comes together and works, because it took me so long, an unbelievably long amount of time, to get this working and then get everything placed properly, where I would have something like this a couple times and then I'd realize it wasn't working, so I had to tear all of this down, and it's a lot of work tearing stuff down. But at the same time, that's the cool part about this game. If I can get to a certain spot that you guys know, then I can dick around, because the days don't matter. I'm on day 41. What did I leave you guys off on? 27, 28 or something? I don't know. But I can go do my own stuff, build bases, construct bases, tear it down, and spend hours doing that off camera without actually making any legitimate progress, so you guys aren't left behind in the dark. So that's fun. It's fun to be able to do that and be able to play a game without having to worry about, oh, I gotta do it, I gotta record every second of it and make sure you see every last thing that's happening. So it's nice to be able to kind of just play it on my own a little bit. But yeah, you can see here, I basically don't have to do anything. All the enemies are going to come in and just hit my massive wall of turrets, basically. And they'll get damaged, but I have enough repair turrets there that it's not a huge deal. I can repair it all. It's so cool. I just barely put lights here, so now I can see everything coming in. Before it was all dark. I figured, I gotta spare a few lights, might as well put them in here. And then it's really satisfying just having all the items drop right down here. And when you walk over, it's like, items for days. So that was fun. Let's see, I don't need this or this. It's double left click, by the way, to get stuff off your bar. I know I was saying, oh man, how do I do this? I don't remember in the last video. So let's get rid of all of these things. I need a door. Because I'm going to be traveling next. So that's where I'm at now. I just need to go right. So I'm just going to be collecting stuff and wandering, I guess. Basically. But so far, yeah, this is all self-sustaining. Because I've got the, let's see, if I select this, can I? Yeah, I can see. +5 power here, +4 down there. So what I might do is extend that down a little bit. I'm not sure. I built it right now just to that little underground drainway that I created. So that's what I've done, and it happened to be that deep. So it's not super optimal yet, but that's fine. It works. It's 9 power. That's probably all I need for now. I would assume, maybe. And there you go. There's usually a couple extra enemies that come through at the end of the night. Let's wait for those guys. Yeah. All these bastards. It's nice because the closer they get, the more damage that's done. So the further they get in my base, the more of these that start attacking. See all those items that came through? It's great. It's a great feeling. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do is move pretty quick here, probably. I just want to repair this really fast. I noticed a hole there. Just in case. Probably don't need to do that, but you never know. So from here, let's go down, check for some coral really quick. And then after this, I can make my way to the bridge. Because I can get there via this right path, if I remember correctly. Ooh, look at all this coral. Oops, didn't mean to grab that light. I think they need the light to grow. I'm not entirely sure, but I put those there just in case. So let me put those back. Light plant. And put you here. And put you over here. There we go. Now we got some room, just in case. And at least I know I have coral I can come back to. So I think I can go this way and make my way over to the bridge, which is somewhere up here. God damn it, stop knocking me backwards. Oh, that's not the way to go. This is the path I'm looking for here. And it looks like it's gotten slightly destroyed. That's fine. Building with dirt. It works pretty well, surprisingly enough. I also loaded up on some iron. Just a little bit, because I was running out. I used so much iron building all those concrete walls and whatnot. It's crazy. Alright. Been a while since I've been on this bridge. Now we just need to get back to the right. Which, hopefully I can at least make it over there in the day. I should probably be mining a lot of this iron as well. But I would like to get over there and start building the base. That way I'll be free to do whatever in the next episode. And while I'm back here, I can check to see how those plants are doing. I haven't actually been over here since then, because I planted red dirt and black dirt in the middle of everything, in the hopes that things would just grow there, and I would be able to have, not infinite, well I guess it is infinite technically, but I would be able to have plants in the middle, and because I didn't want to go back to the right side. But we should be getting close here. I think it's right here on the map. Oh, look at all this water. Man, I made a mess of this place, didn't I? Holy bagoli. This whole place is flooded. Man, there's probably coral down here now, probably. Well, nothing's growing here. Apparently I did whatever I was supposed to do wrong. There's trees growing here. I don't know. That's peculiar. Now we're actually following the rain. That's kind of funny. How long can we keep up with the rain? Because it always seems to move left to right. Yeah, get out of here, fish. I almost think there might be coral there, too, at some point. There is a lot of water over here. I've left this place completely unchecked. Oh, here comes the rain. No, we were so close. And the rain's ahead of us. Damn. Alright, well, I would prefer not to kill any black bees yet, because I have to survive a night, which is going to be troubling. And I have to figure out how to get the water to flow properly here. That's going to be interesting as well, because this is just a giant mountain. Okay, black bees should be showing up here soon. Yep, there they are. Okay, can I just run by you? Ow. Ooh, I should grab these while I'm here. Oh god, I forgot this giant ass hole. Quick, go, 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 go. Oh! Okay. Ow. I mean, they're not that bad, right? But if I can lose them, there's probably going to be a ton of them down here, though. Oh, wow, all those flowers grew back as I was walking by. Okay, please don't be any black bees down here yet. I'm not ready. Ah, crap. There are. Okay, well, I'm going to go underground anyways. And just try to get out of here. Fortunately, I know the theory behind the dam now. So I can kind of just start going down this way and figuring things out down here. I'm going to need to create... Oh, that's right, I can't dig that. I can dig that, though. Okay. The question is, in which way do I build this? I need air. I need to find a place to drain this, it looks like. Okay. Yes, yes, bees. You're here. You're angry. We all know this. I think for now I'm just going to start kind of clearing this out a little bit. There we go. I can equalize this water out. That way I can at least breathe over here. Grab some of this iron. Actually, I probably shouldn't be doing that. I need some sort of makeshift base before nightfall. Okay, I can't dig through that. That's going to be the other question. How far can I actually get here? If I can just build a base... Oh, there's a spot to drain here. Okay, thank you. Okay, get a little bit of air going there. Okay, come on. We just need to drain out here. If I can get a base started down in this area, that's good. That'll save me a little bit of work. Okay, well that's at least flooding down there. Oops, nope, don't go that way. How much does that drain off? A little bit. Okay, well, just keep going down over and over. Basically is what we're gonna have to do here. Okay, I can't make it down that far. Ow. Nope, I keep going up that side. God damn it. Ow. Whew. Well, this isn't bad. Oh, now it's raining. Now it's bad. Okay, dig it up. There we go. Yeah, I'm taking quite a bit of damage doing this, aren't I? Oh! Fuck. I did not do that right at all. Oh! Blah. Okay, wait, was that my last save? Oh, that's right. Midday. That makes sense. Okay, well, we need a new strategy. I can't go through here. If I went over this way... Is there any hope of me digging out? No, there's not. Okay. Well, I think the first thing to do is seal myself off. That might be a smart idea. If I can. If these guys don't destroy it. Okay, let's see here. Dig this out. Kill you. Kill you. Kill you. And block this off. With a little bit of luck, probably not a whole lot of luck, because it's going to drip through... yeah, it's going to drip through. Oh well. I'm hoping this stops the rain. Just a tiny bit. I'm going to quick save as well. Let's go down this way and see what I can do down here. How far I can get. The water's definitely following me. Okay. I need a little bit of a way to go here. And then if I do this, okay, that way I can get up there. So now we haven't flooded this section, which means I should be able to build here. This is a much better idea. Why didn't I do this before? Of course, there's a dog coming in this way. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to back my base all the way back here, and then go through the same strategy of just make a corridor and place all my turrets just so I can survive the nights. Nothing fancy, but enough to survive, hopefully. I don't even know where they're going to spawn from. That's the other concerning part. At least I can grab some of this coal while I'm here. Apparently I'm almost out of coal. I don't even know what was using it. Alright, back over this way. I'm hoping my rain strategy works. Otherwise this place is going to fill up real quick. Which, for that matter, maybe I should start planning for that now. And just dig this out a little bit so it fills up more down below. Oh, I see water dripping. Is that because it's raining up top? It might be. Yeah, you can get out of here. Okay, so let's dig this out then. Make a little bit of a reservoir to kind of drain water into. God, this is a lot of work just to survive the night. And then I'll have to figure out where this drains to. That's the other question. There's no chasm over here, like there was on the left side, that I could drain into that giant hole. Ooh, actually, you know what I could do also? Well, I guess it's doing it naturally anyways. I was going to say this would be a good spot for coral again. If it does keep filling up with water, which it looks like it is, doesn't it? God, I'm hardly keeping up with the water. Hopefully this is just a little bit of water and it's not fully raining in here. Oh, man. Okay, I need to start working on my base now, so let's get out of here. Do this. Yeah. I see you guys there. God, these guys are persistent. Okay, I'm gonna need my concrete blocks back. Yeah, it sure is pouring down water here, isn't it? Alright, let's go ahead and do this. And then I guess I'll start with reinforced concrete blocks, just because. Let's make sure this is draining off, not into my base. I don't think this is going to work very well, though. Pretty sure they're just going to come from the top and destroy me that way. Because they're just going to waltz through this top area here, I think. Which, for that matter... There we go. At least that's a little bit more. Where's the end of this? Right here? Okay, repair turret. Repair turret. And then put another one here. Yeah, I'm gonna go down. please, no, don't attack that way. Maybe they won't see me if I'm down here. Crap, I'm gonna have to go deal with these guys. Come here. Come here. Fresh meat right here, fresh meat. There you go. Okay, now go down. The plan here is to get low enough to where they won't see me right off the bat. And then just let the turrets do the job overnight, basically. God, I have a lot of work to do. I feel like I hear a dog attacking. Oh, he's not up there, that's fine. If he's attacking over here and coming up, that's fine by me. Maybe I should go look. I don't see him. Where is this dog? See, this is the scary part. This is why my dam building failed so much. Because all you would hear is that sound. Oh, look at all the crap coming from down here. Holy crap. Oh, they just drained it, didn't they? Where is that water going? Oh, man, that's a lot of guys. I put another turret down. We made it. Okay, save, close. I don't want to start another day just yet. Play 119. Right. And that's what I was saying before I saw those guys coming. That's what's dangerous about this, because you just hear that sound, the hop, 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 and you can't tell where it's coming from, and then all of a sudden there's a hole, because they've gone all the way from the top or the bottom or the left or the right, all the way through every wall into your base, and all of a sudden your base is flooding, or it's created some other problem. Super annoying trying to build a base and get guys to not go through the walls, but it's working on the left side, so now, oh boy, now I've got a lot of work to do over here to get a base set up first, and then start building the power afterwards. So I can build the infrastructure for the power, like the tunnels for the water, but maybe not do that yet. So hopefully, next time I start the episode, we'll have a base over here and a teleporter, and I go back and forth between the two, easy breezy, and we can start looking for materials at that point. And hopefully it all goes well. I have no idea. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, stay metal!